said this to yourself: gosh, if I want it done right, I'm going to have to do it myself. Aside from the fact that no one has expertise in every area, trying to take on everything yourself and your business can quickly lead to being overwhelmed, making errors, and burnout. So how do you hold yourself and your team accountable? Today's video will focus on the ways to do just this. Welcome to Scaling for Success. We're all about helping businesses grow profitably, scale, and move to the next level. If you're looking for consultancy and mentorship that really makes a difference, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consulting Group website. Links are in the description below. Micromanaging never works, but it's all too common. As you started your business, you likely did everything yourself out of necessity, and I'll bet you learned a lot. So you know you can do just about anything. And as your business starts to grow, you work with people who probably didn't cost you a lot, and you might have gotten let down, leading to the fact that you probably have very little trust in anyone else to accomplish a task, take on everyone else's work along with your own, and don't need a break. And over time, you build up resentment for your team members, worry about what happens if you have to take time away. Your team likewise gets tired of you micromanaging, and their productivity and satisfaction begin to take a dive. And trust me, trust takes time to build and rebuild. At this point, you're probably thinking, well, how could I delegate? Let's start by understanding what accountability is. Okay? Accountability is about putting trust in someone to handle a task responsibly. From the team member side, it's a huge motivator to perform well. Accountability and positive results are often connected, and high-performing teams can have a whole culture built around it. Now, why is it such a motivator? Because accountability means having a commitment to your own work and the work of others. Your reputation, your credibility, your brand, they're all on the line. You own the outcome, good or bad. But what does it actually look like in the workplace? Accountable team members are empowered to do their best work and know what's expected of them. The same is true of accountable teams or departments. Instilling accountability in your teams means that they're expected to meet deadlines, understand and adhere to corporate policies, work towards larger business goals and objectives. Now, empowered team members are given latitude to work as part of a team or independently, as long as the goals are common. Accountability isn't about blaming team members for their mistakes. Accountable team members already take responsibility for their actions, success or failure, and the consequences that come out of that in order to improve. Without accountability, there's no motivation to achieve a goal. What keeps a team member striving for success or working towards a deadline if nothing is acknowledged? On a bigger scale, teams and departments can't be engaged and productive if there's no responsibility in the wins and the losses. Accountability is a key factor in purpose and its drive to succeed. Accountable team members accept responsibility for their individual actions and their contributions to their team. They learn from successes and failures and move forward with a drive to do better in the future. Accountability is about empowerment, empowering your team members to deliver on commitments and making the expectations, responsibilities, and rules well known. And that's a crucial step towards fostering a culture of accountability. There's a saying here: inspect what you expect. Team members must understand what's expected of them in order to meet or exceed those expectations. They need to understand the objective of the project, the team, the department, the company, how their individual work contributes to all of that. Sounds a bit like a vision, doesn't it? But be specific. Conduct meetings to get everyone on the same page and remind team members of their responsibilities. If they're not meeting your expectations, tell them why and how they can improve. All right, every win and every loss has a lesson. Mistakes are learning opportunities to provide constructive criticism and fuel better outcomes in the future. The key to effective constructive criticism is to balance the positive feedback with the negative. If all the feedback is negative, team members may simply feel insulted or angry or become disengaged. By combining both, you show the team members that they did aspects well and that they're given learning opportunities to make sure that there's improvements in the future. In addition to teaching team members how to succeed, it teaches them how to perform the task effectively so you no longer need to micromanage them. That is the end goal, right? Accountability can be taken too far, and that's micromanagement. Make sure you're praising in public. Make sure you're providing constructive critiques in private. Consistency is important here since every action should have equal reactions and consequences. If a team member is consistently failing to meet expectations, it's important for you to step in and see if there's a reason. Ask why. Perhaps you need to step in and help ensure the task moves forward smoothly, but not do the task itself. And if the issue continues, the team member may need either stricter guidelines or more monitoring, education to get the desired results. Then the team member has the opportunity to be holding themselves accountable and take responsibility for their own performance. Maybe you need a performance improvement plan, but you won't know until you do these other steps. Holding your team accountable shows that you trust them to handle their own work and that you value their contribution. Empower your team members to help keep them motivated to succeed. The outcome is that it frees up your time to work on the big strategy items, to change the world for the better, and to achieve great things. Next time you think you need to do it yourself, think about the task, think about the team. Hold yourself accountable, set clear expectations, don't solve, empathize, provide the necessary resources, and address poor performance ASAP. Embrace mistakes and communicate the problems. That's all we have time for in today's video, how successful CEOs hold themselves and their teams accountable.
Like this video if you found it helpful. And for more content just like this, subscribe to our channel or visit the Scaling Management Consultant Group website at scalinggrp.com or our new website at scalingresources.com.